Welcome back to Dad Deals. This is the perfect time of year to do some spring cleaning around your house, especially outside. And if you're like me, you've walked into Lowe's and just been overwhelmed at all the products available, never knowing which one is really the best one and the best value. Does more expensive mean a better clean, or is it pretty much all the same? I'm going to answer all those questions in this video. I'm going to put all these to the test. I picked up every single outdoor cleaner brand at Lowe's, and I've set up a test with some white vinyl siding. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to do a blind ranking of which pieces of siding I think got cleaned the best. And let me tell you, this shocked me and pretty much completely changed how I think about these products and which ones I'll be buying in the future. So sit back, relax, and come along for the journey. Now, I do want to shout out Lowe's for sponsoring this video. All the products that you see are available at your local Lowe's. And I will have links in the description in the YouTube shopping feature. And if you're watching on TV, you can scan this QR code. That'll take you to my storefront page over at Lowe's. And you can pretty much get any of these products, in most cases, shipped to you same day. So you'll be ready to go when the time and weather is right for you. All right, so in this video, I'm going to test the products that come in the hose-ready spray containers. That way, I don't have to worry about mixing ratios, as these are pretty much set up ready to go as the brand recommends. The products I'm going to be testing in this video are the 30-second outdoor cleaner ready to spray bottle, the Home Armor Outdoor Cleaner Plus, the Wet and Forget Outdoor Max Cleaner, and then I'm also going to test some of these cleaners that don't come in the ready spray containers, and I'm going to use them in an extra one of those containers that I have laying around. And the first one of those is going to be the Krud Kutter House and Siding Pressure Washer Cleaner. I'm also going to test this Moxy. That's one of Lowe's house brand outdoor cleaners. And then last up, I'm just going to test out the classic Dawn dish soap. So to set up this test, I got a really long piece of white vinyl siding and cut it up into squares and then labeled each one on the back. Now, one challenge I had is how to make these truly dirty fairly quickly. So algae, mildew, that stuff takes time to grow on these. So unfortunately, I won't really be able to test that. But I made these as dirty as I possibly could. We actually had a fire pit that we had recently used, and I used a bunch of the ash that was in that and just rubbed it all over these panels and let those sit out for about a day in the sun. And then gathered up some grass, some weeds, leaves, and dirt, mixed it all up in a bucket, and just did my best to completely coat all of these panels. And when I was done, I sort of just left a clump of dirt and leaves on them for a few days to really just hopefully cake that dirt on. So next up, I set up these two stakes, and this is going to be our siding holder. And pretty much all of these cleaners call for an initial rinse, a clean with the actual cleaner, and then another rinse after that. So that's kind of the 3 steps that I'm going to take with each of these products. All right, with that out of the way, let's get to testing. One other thing I'm going to test in this video is how I like the actual hose connection and hose control of these bottles. I think that's a huge thing to look at, as you can often reuse these. So I'm going to rate which ones I like, which ones I don't like, because there's a lot of variations and differences there. All right, so first up is the 30-second outdoor cleaner. I'm actually going to run 2 tests with this, since they claim right on the bottle that it works in 30 seconds. One thing I forgot to mention is I'm going to leave this cleaner on the panels to do its work for about 3 minutes a piece. But for this 30-second cleaner, I'm going to run 2 tests. I'm going to do one at just 30 seconds and then one at the full 3 minutes, just to see if there's a difference there. So first up, let's look at the bottle. It says that it works on dirt, mold, and mildew, so that works great. It's also safe around your yard, plants, and lawn, which is good news. This claims it can spray up to 24 feet, and I love the way this bottle is designed. It's very simple. It just twists to 3 sections. You have clean, off, and then rinse, and you get a really nice locking action at each of those points. It also comes with this removable tip that will just allow you to spray even further. So very easy to use, just pop it right on, pop it off. Has a little holder for it so you won't lose it. So I love the way this bottle is designed. I think it's very easy to use. Pricing on this is 20 bucks. It was on sale for $15 when I picked it up. So we'll say anywhere from $15 to $20 is the price for this. All right, so here's the panel. Here's our rinse. This is just with plain water. You can see that knocks off a lot of the loose dirt on the surface, but there's still a lot that this cleaner is going to have to clean off. And really, when it comes to these siding pieces, the places to look for are in the grooves of that fake wood pattern that they put on these. That's always where that dirt gets trapped. And that's really the hardest for these cleaners, especially these sort of spray and rinse off ones to really clean. So that's really going to be the key areas to look for. But all right, here's the cleaning cycle. And like I was saying earlier, I just really like the way this clicks into each setting. It's very easy to use. Also, I think the suds amount here is pretty good. It's not too sudsy, but you can definitely tell it's working. Now, again, this is the one that we're going to leave for 3 minutes before rinsing off. And then here is our rinse cycle after that 3 minutes. You can definitely see it is lifting off a lot of that dirt, cleaning it off pretty good. And this one worked well. I was pretty impressed with it. You can see that there's a little dirt underneath some of the grooves. That could have just been my spray pattern. There's a little bit of a dirt spot at the top that it failed to get off, but I think this one did a pretty good job. All right, next up, we're going to try the same 30-second outdoor cleaner, but they're bold enough to say this thing can work in 30 seconds. So we're going to give it a try, and I'm only going to wait 30 seconds after applying that cleaner before I rinse it off. So here I am applying the initial rinse, the cleaning cycle, and then we're just going to wait 30 seconds. And then I'm going to spray it all down and spray it off. And I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with these results. This looks great, and I don't see much of a difference. So I'm actually pretty impressed. I've always thought that you need to leave these cleaners on a really long time, but this is kind of making me question that. But let's put it aside and try the next one. All right, the next one is the Home Armor Outdoor Cleaner Plus. The retail price on this is $15. Now, an advantage to this one is it has a customize your clean spray nozzle. So it has actually a ton of different spray patterns that you can choose from. And it has 2 levels of cleaning. So it has sort of a light cleaning and then one where it uses really the full blast of that cleaner. We're going to be using the full power of this for the test just to see full blast how this thing works. This also says it's safe around plants and there's no scrubbing required. We're not going to do any scrubbing anyway, so that's great. And it even says on the label, visible results in seconds, but we're going to give this the full 3 minutes to work. So here you can see I'm testing out the different spray patterns. They sort of have this sort of rotating dial, sort of like a hose nozzle that you're all familiar with. Now that is cool and all, but honestly, personally, I don't really see myself using that much. I think I just want a full blast every time I'm going to use this. I don't really need a fan mode or a shower mode or any of the other settings that this has. So it's nice that it has it if that's important to you. But to me, I just don't really see myself ever using that. But here's our dirty vinyl siding panel. Here's the initial rinse. Gets off all that surface dirt. And then we're going full blast on this. Again, there's 2 soap settings on there. We're going to go with the cleaning plus mode, which is the extra mode, to just give this every chance it can to win this competition. But here we go. Same thing. It looks like a little bit more suds than the 30-second outdoor cleaner, but pretty similar. And we're going to give it the full 3 minutes to work. And then now let's do its final rinse. Now that sort of line you see on the left side is just a crack in the siding, so that's not actually dirt, but it's doing a really good job of cleaning up this panel, getting in those grooves, and I think this did a good job as well. There's a little bit of dirt smudge at the top, and then sort of underneath that shelf, kind of like the 30-second cleaner did as well. Again, I'm not spraying these panels at an upwards angle, so that probably factors in there, but pretty good job. All right, next up is the most expensive cleaner of this bunch, and by a pretty far margin. This is the Wet and Forget Outdoor Max Extreme Reach Outdoor Cleaner. Now, this is priced at almost $40, $38.88. So that is significantly more than any of the other ones. Now, this does claim it can reach up to 30 feet, and the top hose nozzle does seem like it's designed a little bit differently, so maybe it can do that. But this one better impressed me. This is a pretty high price for this. So kind of similar to the 30-second cleaner, it sort of has these push-in nozzles, so you can get the different spray patterns there. It's tied on with a little string so you won't lose it, which is kind of nice. But you get this sort of fan pattern one and then sort of a long reach one. It is bleach-free, says it's safe for plants. And on the nozzle control, you do have some different settings of water pressure that you don't have on some of the other ones. So let's give this thing a try it out. So we're going to be using the long reach nozzle just to give it as much pressure as we can. And here's our initial rinse off. And then one thing about this bottle that I was pretty shocked at, I thought this would be one of the better performing hose nozzle connections, but it was really hard to have it just spray clean water. It always wanted to activate or slide over to the soap setting. So you can see I kind of tried to do an initial rinse here, but ended up having the soap all come out. So that was kind of disappointing, but I just kind of went with it. So we're going to give this the 3 minutes. And then same thing on the rinse off. I kept trying to just use the clean water like all the other ones, but the soap just kept coming through. So I have to say, this is the most expensive one, but I did not like using this hose control the most out of all of them. So here we are. Here's the rinse off. And I've also got to say that this probably did the worst job out of the ones that we've tested so far. That's pretty shocking to me that it's this noticeable of a difference and that high of a price. So we're going to see the other ones that we test, but this was pretty shocking to me. Now, the final 3 that we're going to test do not come with a hose ready container. So I'm going to be using an old one that I have that I've made sure to wash out completely. And I think it's actually a 30-second cleaner one that I've had. I do just love the control on that one so much. So we're going to use that for these other ones. And first up, we have the Krud Kutter. Now this one is designed to go in pressure washers, and this is the house and siding specific version. Not sure if there's really any difference to those versions, but this is the house and siding one. It also is a biodegradable formula. It's bleach free. This is also priced at $16 for a gallon of this stuff. So let's pour it into this bottle and see how it works. All right, here's our panel. Here's the initial rinse off, and then here's it with the cleaner. I like the amount of suds this put out. It didn't put out a ton of suds, which is nice, but definitely just enough to see that it's working. So we're going to let this sit for 3 minutes. And then here is our rinse off. Definitely doing a pretty good job of lifting all this dirt off. And I got to say, did a great job. So we'll put this back in the pile. Next up is the cheapest cleaner of the bunch. This is the Moxy outdoor cleaner. This is exclusive to Lowe's. This sells for $9 for a gallon. This says on the bottle it's fast acting. There's no scrubbing required, which is great. We're not going to scrub it anyway. And it's safe to use around plants and yards. All right, let's mix it up in our container. Here's our panel that we're going to use. Here's the initial rinse. Here's applying the cleaner. Seems pretty similar to the Krud Kutter on how it went on, the suds, stuff like that. We're going to let this sit for 3 minutes. And then here is our rinse off. So it looks like it's doing a pretty good job here. That is pretty clean. So definitely impressive considering how cheap this is. So put it in the pile and we got one more to test. So last up, I'm just going to try some Dawn dish soap. I know some pressure washer guys out there and they always use this stuff for a lot of different uses. So I want to see if there really actually is a difference using this as opposed to any of these specific outdoor cleaners. But I got this container for just $10 over at Lowe's. So let's see how it performs. I'm going to mix it up in that same sprayer. I'm also going to dilute this with water a little bit since it is sort of a gel. So kind of going for a 50-50 ratio there just to help it come out easier. All right, here's our panel. Here's the initial rinse off. And then check out these suds on this. Now, this is definitely going to be the downside to using something like the Dawn dish soap is that this thing is going to suds up everything around it. I'm also not 100% sure this is safe around your plants and your grass. So that's definitely the negatives to using this Dawn dish soap. But let's rinse it off. Let's see how it does. It is doing a pretty good job of getting off all this dirt. I definitely can't say it's doing worse than any of those other cleaners. This looks great. So let's put this aside and pick our winner. So to pick the winner, I have reversed all these and shuffled them around. So I do not know which panel goes to which product. And I'm going to arrange these on which I think got cleaned the best from left to right. So the best one's going to be on the left. The worst one's going to be on the right. And I truly don't know which one goes to which. Now, in my opinion, these first 6 that you see here are very, very similar. It was really, really hard to pick a winner out of these. I think any of these would be a good cleaner. So it was just really nitpicky trying to decide out of these panels and definitely could be due to how much dirt was actually on them. But there was definitely a clear last place here. The last place finisher definitely had a lot of dirt that you could really see on the panel. So that one was a clear last place where I think all the other ones were really a 1 A, B, C, D, E. But I did my best sorting them, so let's see who the winner is. So my top pick, here it is, let's flip it over, is the 30-second cleaner. And this is the one that we only left for the 30 seconds. That is pretty crazy. Whenever I use these, I always make sure I leave them on for at least a few minutes. But that is crazy that the top one was the one that I left for the fewest amount of time. All right, so that's a pretty shocking result there. Let's move on. Let's see what got second place. So second place is the Krud Kutter. So that did a really great job. You can't really see any of the dirt in the grooves. All right, third place is the Moxy. So that is the cheapest one. So that's a pretty good showing for that Moxy brand. You can see some dirt in the grooves a little bit in the middle there. So that's why it got knocked down a little bit, but did a great job. All right, next is the Dawn dish soap. So that did great. Again, all these are pretty similar. Next up is the Home Armor. Now, kind of my knock on this one is you can see there's a black smudge sort of at the top that it sort of missed. That was really my knock there, but overall, pretty good job. All right, in sixth place is the 30-second cleaner, but this is the one that I left on for a long time. So I think this does show that all of these are pretty similar, and it really honestly doesn't matter how long you leave it on, especially for this loose dirt. Now, it might be a little bit different when it comes to the algae and the mildew, but for dirt, these cleaners all do a great job, and it really doesn't seem to matter how long you leave it on for. All right, and then here is the most shocking one. I was kind of expecting this to be the last one when I saw it after the test, but this one was super disappointing. This is the wet and forget, and you can just see all the dirt that it left on this panel. So I didn't really like the spray nozzle control. It also didn't do a great job of actually cleaning, and it's the most expensive by far of all of them. So that was pretty shocking to me. I did not expect that to happen. All right, so those are the results. I think for me personally, what I've learned from this is I'm going to be buying these 30-second cleaner ready spray containers and then probably buying this Moxy outdoor cleaner to refill them. But let me know in the comments below if you've had any experience with these products, what you think of this test. I'm curious to know your thoughts. But as always, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys next time on Dad Deals.